What's good, guys? It's Ron's Rides, and I'm here at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach looking at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Misano blue Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI Sport. This is a 2018 model, special order. Someone is actually picking this up. This is a customer car, so you will not see a sticker or any stock numbers or anything on it because it's not for sale. With that said, I had to show it while it was here really quickly because it's going to be leaving pretty soon, but it's all detailed up and ready to go, and this thing just looks beautiful, and I had to get it out here in the sun. I had to show you guys what this looks like because we've had a couple of Misano blue Giulias and the quadrifoglio Giulias on the channel before, but never have I really put a Misano blue Stelvio up. Now we do have one, but the spec isn't as beautiful as this one, and my reasoning saying that is because these 20-inch sport wheels complement this car so well, and with the red calipers it just looks phenomenal. We don't have one with the 20-inch wheels besides this one, and this one is going to be leaving us. This one also comes with the black package, so you're looking at the black window surrounds around the windowsill, and you're looking at the black roof rails as well. Now once they get the new blacked out editions that they're going to be coming out with that I had announced, then we'll have everything in black, like the Stelvio sign there, or Stelvio lettering, and the rear diffuser done in black, and so forth, so on. So it's going to look a lot better with the black package and that package as well. So I just think, you know, maybe that's me. I really like the black accents on cars. That's the trend that's in right now. Not for everybody, but to each their own. This is looking beautiful. Let's look at these wheels. I love these wheels. My favorite wheel for the Stelvio, the most aggressive, the biggest wheel with the red calipers and the Alfa Romeo white script writing. You can't go wrong there. It's just a great looking wheel. We'll kind of look at it from this profile here, this side here. It just looks really dope. Any inside, you have to check out the inside too. With it being a sport, you're gonna have the sport seats, and they are going to be heated seats, perforated leather, and this one is done in black. You know me, I will probably do red because then it matches the red calipers and it looks just that much more sportier. But with the Misano blue and red, those colors might clash a little bit. It's not for everybody. You also have the heated steering wheel here as well. Sport model, Sport TI, so you're looking at the paddle shifters. You're looking at the aluminum pedals as well with this package. And you have the trim, kind of the metal trim, brushed metal trim with that package. It's the sport package for the TI, and it just looks phenomenal. The only thing I would probably change about this car is it does not have a sunroof. Now that is also a preference, to each their own on the sunroof, but it lets in a lot of natural light. So I think it really looks good, lights up your interior, and just kind of looks a lot better, especially from the outside, because all of this would be done in black, including the antenna. It'd be all glossed black, and it really adds to the look when you do have that on the exterior wise as well. But for the natural light, that's me. I really like to see, you know, and take advantage of this Florida sun that we have here. So if you're gonna have, you know, to deal with the hot sun, might as well, you know, bring some light into your car and brighten it up. But this just looks amazing. I mean, just take a glance at this. And Alfa Romeo did such a good job at, even if you're looking at it from the front here, it looks like a car in a sense. It doesn't even look like an SUV. These sport SUVs are getting serious these days. And now just for fun, let's take a look in the truck and see what they have under that. Now we have our floor mats. Because this is a sold vehicle, the floor mats are here. The book is here as well. We do keep this stuff out of the car because, you know, some customers, they like to walk away with them, or sorry, potential clients like to walk away with them, and if they don't get the cars, then we don't see them. Just stuff like that happens. So normally we keep these in the back, but since this is a sold car, you see them in the car. You have your privacy here. Pull that right over. Pretty simple. Pull it back, let it go back. Underneath here, you do have storage, you do have tools. Your battery is underneath this part here. You just lift that top off and you'll see your battery. But tons of places for storage. It's pretty simple. Storage on the left, storage on the right. Plenty of space, all three seats fold down. It's plenty of room for you. You do have your trunk close and lock button. We're just gonna close it. So we'll press that down because we don't wanna lock it yet. Gives you your warning beeps, and there you are. You do have plenty of space in the rear. Just a little bit bigger than the Giulia, not too much bigger, but your head space is there. You get the same sport seats in the back as well. Same perforated leather in the back as well. So your passengers get treated just like you right up front. While we're inside, just to give a quick overview, you're gonna see right here, extra storage space on the side. You do have your storage here on the door. Same on the other side of the door there. You do also have, tucked under here, your cup holders and your USB there as well. You have your 12 volt hidden under there as well. Push that in, stealth mode. Then you're going in your center here, and you do have compartment for storage. You have your aux, you have your USB, and under here, if you pull that up, then that is your transmitter for your key for whenever your battery were to die and you need to start your car and communicate with the car to start your car. So that's always nice to know. They have them in the Giulias, but they don't have this compartment, so you can see it right off the back. Here, you have to pull that up. So just in case you guys didn't know that, it's just a little hidden down there. But other than that, you know, you have your drive modes, you have your control center here where you toggle through everything. It's pretty much how everything works. You have your independent radio button as well. You can mute if you press it. You can hold it down to turn the radio off. Move left or right to change stations, and turn left and right to turn the volume up or down. AC, everything's set up here for you. It's pretty easy. I mean, if you want your AC on, off, just like that. You do sync these both if you want to have the temperature both the same, or you can adjust your own temperature. You guys know a lot of these functions. The phone here for hands-free, the radio controls right here at your fingertips, the hill descent control there, and the cruise control as well on the steering wheel. Here on the side, which is very important, your parking sensors. In case you're going through a car wash, you don't want your parking sensors going crazy on you. So this is the button to turn them on or off if you need to. Also, your auto start stop. Under regulation, you have to have start stop automatically on when you start the car. So to turn it off, you would press that button, so you do not have start stop mode if that's not your thing. Preferably, I don't really like it, so if it were me, I'd be turning this off all the time. I had them in my old BMW, turn it off all the time. That's just the way you do it. It doesn't feel like an SUV at all. Even looking at this point, looking at it, you wouldn't know that it was an SUV unless you were, you know, looking at the exterior. If I started off with this camera angle from the beginning of the video, you'd probably right off the back think it was just a Giulia. It looks exactly the same. Wanted to show you guys under the hood. Now, most of you have seen this, of course. If you haven't, I just wanted to show you that 4-cylinder I was talking about with the 280 horsepower. I think it's very underrated. I think in dynamic mode, you're getting a little bit more than 280 horsepower. You can definitely feel it. It feels like more. That's what Alfa says on their spec sheet. Who knows if that's really, you know, they're underrating their power, but that is the motor for you guys, just for you to see it in the flesh. Now that I have the LEDs on, take a look at those with the running lights. Super sharp. You'll notice that coming down the road, that's for sure. I've seen these go by and I'm just like, oh my God, they look so good on the road. It's just, the road presence, like I said, is unmatched. And here's your shot of the rear LEDs. The sun went away just in time, because now we can see those bad boys nice and bright. So, reminds me a lot of the Levante and Ghibli and the rest of the newer Maserati taillights. Very sharp, but that like sharp oval look. I'm not sure if you guys have seen you've seen the videos, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of looks like that, but if you don't agree, let me know. I know some of the features you would probably include with this would be the Brembo brakes that it comes with. The black roof rails we talked about, the black trim, the 20-inch wheels. They're all season tires, and they're also 255 45 R20s. So just to give you kind of a clue of what these tires are like. You do also have the steering column paddle shifters, the aluminum pedals, the sport tune suspension. So all stuff like that is gonna run you about 48,000 US. I mean, pretty worth it. These guys do a really good job at making a sporty looking and feeling and driving SUV. I mean, we've done drives in these before, and you know, I've showed you on the channel the drives before, and they're just pretty dope. They drive and handle like crazy. It's just the steering response is so awesome. The get up and go is so awesome. Inline 4, 280 horsepower, same as the Giulia. We have the Quadrifoglio coming model in the Stelvio, which is 505 horsepower. A completely different beast. I mean, these things are just amazing. And so this is why I love the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, especially in this spec. One, because it's beautiful. Two, because Alfa Romeo is modeling this car off of the 2018 car of the year, their Alfa Romeo Giulia sports car. You really don't have to compromise. I've had customers here that have a hard time deciding between the two cars because they're so the same. The exterior is the same, the interior is the same, the engine, the inline 4-cylinder is the same, the ZF 8-speed transmission is the same. I mean, you get a lot of the same things. You know, you get more space, a little bit more space in the rear, you get different wheel options, you get roof rails and stuff. So, I mean, if anything, it's just hard to choose because they're both practical sports cars that drive, feel, look the same, and have a lot of the same components. It's like, what do you choose? You know, I mean, which one's more practical for you? I mean, they're both fun cars to drive. I mean, it's just, they hit it out of the park with this. This spec is out of the park. Like I said, the only thing I would change is the panoramic roof. That was an option that this customer did not want to go with, and that's completely fine. But this is a perfect spec, and the Stelvio is just amazing. You know, like I said, you guys have seen videos of it, and you know what it's like. It's just this paint, these wheels. I'm just in love. So sorry if I keep repeating myself on what I love about this car, but it's hard not to. It's hard to really dismiss what Alfa has done here. And when the Quadrifoglio gets here, God, I can't wait to show you guys and get some sound clips and just everything. This thing is just, it's beautiful. Nothing like it on the road. You know, if you go with Mercedes, BMW, Audi, fine. But these Italian sports cars and SUVs have so much character, so much style appeal and road presence. It's just hard to overlook. Hopefully you guys agree. If you have a spec like this specifically, you're looking at about 48,000 US dollars. All right, so this has been Ron's Rides. Hopefully you guys enjoy my quick look at this Misano Blue 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI Sport. That is a long-winded name, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, I just wanted to show off the car to you guys because it's in here really quickly. It's a great spec, and it's gonna be gone just as fast as it got here. But I wanted to give you some ideas on maybe how to spec your Stelvio, or maybe some options, or, you know, once you see it, you're like, you know what, I didn't think that would look good, but actually once I see it, it looks good. Or vice versa. You're like, oh man, that's horrible. I'll probably stay away from that. Now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look good. But I just wanted to show you guys. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about this spec of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. I definitely want to hear what you think, and if you wouldn't spec yours this way, or you don't like it as much as I do, which way would you spec your Alfa Romeo Stelvio? Because this is a pretty tough contender. Now I know there's some really good ones. You guys know that I'm personally gonna go with Trofeo White with a red interior. That's just me. But let me know how you guys would spec it. I definitely want to hear you in the comments below. Like this video, show that you support the channel like you guys always do. I appreciate it. You know, it's awesome to hear from you. And definitely subscribe to the channel for more Maserati Alfa Romeo content. I'm always here at the dealership. I'm always showing you what's new. So if you need to see that stuff, give me a subscribe because you're going to want to be here for it. With that said, you guys, this is Ron's Rides. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.